One last question from me. I mean, I know that I've got a bunch more questions, but I also look around and I'm outnumbered because you guys will have far more questions than me. So this one will probably only be a 1 or 2 word answer, and then we're going to throw it out to the audience. But and you know, listen very carefully to this question: is the print book dead? And I'm going to hold this up as an example and not say should the print book be dead, but is
No. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, who's first? Oh, gentleman over there in blue.
Well, it's interesting you raise the whole idea of the print book, because I think it was quite interesting reading about what happened to cinema. When television came out, not predicting the end of cinema, nobody would go to movies anymore, that would all stop. And it seems to be a pattern that's repeated every time new technology comes in. Everybody tries death and destruction of preceding technology, and then that keeps sailing on. I mean, do you think print books are just going to find a way to find their niche? You know, will hardcover books become a collector item? What form do you think print books will take if they don't become the mass consumption item anymore, but a more specialised?
Yeah, I think they will become a kind of collector's item eventually. I think it'll take some time. And there was a dangerous moment a couple of years ago when the Red Group vanished, where it looked like we didn't have a model that would work with print in Australia. If print continued to shrink beyond that, it was going to become essentially the business model for print relies upon a certain amount of books being printed and sold. And if you can't sell that many print books, suddenly the model just doesn't make sense anymore. You can't make money from it at all. So that was a moment when we were worried, and I think we've got past that. I think we've realised that the market's still there for print books, and there's a market there for ebooks, and those markets can coexist, and that's fine. But I do think, I mean, looking in the States and the UK and the way that their markets have shifted, ebooks have become a bigger proportion of some types of books, particularly genre fiction, romance, SFF, a bunch of other things, where it's up over 50% of the market with E now. And in those markets, it's very difficult to get a really big print book up there, I think.
I just want to throw something in there, and it's just occurred to me again. How many, you know, and it doesn't have to be an exact figure, but how popular is Chopper Read as an ebook? Given, you know, is his market an ebook consuming market?
Yeah. Yes, people buy his book a lot. Sorry, does someone else want to answer that?
Anyone else want to?
Okay. Well, I guess just an interesting point. We had a report the other day from Bookstand who track book sales, and they have access to other data as well. And cinema is an interesting point because a few years ago it was going down and down and down, and now it's actually on the up again, which I think is interesting. So hey, there'll be books.